Mehmet Yegin is a political scientist at USAC, the International Strategic Research Organisation, where he focuses on security and Turkish foreign policy. He joins us live from Ankara. Mehmet, thanks very much for your time tonight. Now, the Turkish government is pointing the finger at Kurdish militants. Has the PKK said anything or claimed responsibility?
No, not yet. And generally, the PKK does not claim responsibility for the attacks that are aiming the civilians. One of its offshoot called TAK, is generally claiming for that. But it doesn't matter because either it's TAK or any other offshoot. It's the criminal investigation shows that there are links with PKK. So in the end, we will probably see that PKK is as the main responsible actor in this.
It's interesting, though, Mehmet, to look at the PKK and how they are quite divided as a group. Explain to us how the sort of military wing and the political wing have really quite separate agendas.
Well, in the political wing has certain voices, like its chairman, one of its co-chairmen, Selahattin Demirtas, and Ahmet Türk, another figure. There are figures in the wing that actually pursue a path for peace and ending the violence in terms of the long-term PKK terrorist attacks. But actually, the PKK, which are the holding the guns, they do not want the peace. And actually, after one of the elections, the HDP, since HDP passed a 10% threshold, which is a huge support for peace, which is a huge support for HDP, the political wing, they actually felt threatened for their position. So the attacks are not only targeting the Turkish government, but also targeting the peace and the political civilian oversight, civilian control over the PKK. So it's both a fight between targeting the Turkish government, but also targeting the political wing of PKK.
It's also given the Turkish government the ammunition it's sort of wanted and looked for to abandon the peace talks completely, and plays into its narrative that they are purely a terrorist organisation.
Well, yes, because PKK was not targeting the civilian attacks for a long time, especially during the peace talks. There was attacks to the actually military personnel, but now, or police officers or police forces. But now we are seeing a pure terrorist attack that is targeting the civilians, and actually that's not good news for both peace talks and also future of the region, because it's a kind of spillover effect of the war in Iraq, Syria, to Turkey, which is mainly a stable country in the vicinity in the Middle East.
And do you think the PKK has become a little emboldened by its alliance with Russia and the Syrian government in Syria?
Yes, because mostly PKK was trying to seen as a secular group, a modern group in comparison with ISIS, and was looking for legitimacy in the West, in the free world. But now, since they are attacking to the civilians, I think they are less concerned about being a legitimate actor in the Western world, in the eyes of the free world. So I think they are more emboldened by the support of Assad and dominating Iran in the region, supported by Russia.
Yeah, Mehmet, thank you very much for your time tonight.
Thank you for taking me.